Buccaneers, Lumberjacks, coming up on EA Sports as we're getting set for today's Week 7 matchup.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays and not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Lumberjacks come to the line and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit. And now we'll take a look at the Lumberjacks offense. This is one of the top 10 passing attacks in the NFL this year. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. And incomplete. What a hit that time. And here's the Buccaneers defensive lineup. Currently third in the league right now against the rush. The Portland Lumberjacks take it from the 23. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth down. Short series this time for the offense. All set to punt here. This punt will be returned. That's a pickup of 14. They come to the line, and it's first down. Manziel lines up in the pistol. And Matthews has got it, and a first. Gain of 18 on the play. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Manziel's lining up in the pistol. Hill's taking the handoff.
Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
And now we'll look at the Buccaneers offense. This is an explosive bunch that ranks first in the league in scoring. Offense lines up here. Second and 10. Hill's handed the football. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Interception by Eric Weddle. In on the stop.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Lumberjacks decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
Peterson's in the backfield. Single back set. Second down and 10. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close. So he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Third down and 10. That ball has been picked off. They bring him to the turf.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. The Buccaneers take it from the 28.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
And now here's the Lumberjacks defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. The Buccaneers pistol set here. 380. The Buccaneers take it from the 28. Hill's got it on the handoff for a gain of about 5.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
Watkins has got the catch and the first. Now the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team. First down at the 15. They'll go ground. That brings the play to an end.
The Buccaneers, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Second down and 5.
Takes off with it.
Touchdown, Tampa.
Well, the defense does a good job. They get the quarterback to scramble out of the pocket. Then they forget to keep their eyes on him. They all try to cover receivers. The quarterback, what a job, takes off down the field and scores.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off.
Fields the football at the 8. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Number 89 on the return.
First down on the way. Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol. He'll throw it over the middle. He's brought down.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Ryan set in the pistol. The Portland Lumberjacks from the 27. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody open deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a third and manageable situation to deal with.
Third down and 1. Peterson's going to take the handoff now.
28 on the run.
They're set to punt it away now.
Set up return. Here he goes. Gains 17.
They face first down.
Play action. Gets it out for the completion. Watkins tackled down at the 36.
Manziel is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Buccaneers are coming off a very competitive game last time out. Game in which they won, and today they're right back at it
in another close one.
Look, the players and coaches know that all these games are going to be tough, and when you get in these tough situations, you just can't flinch. You got to make the right call as a coach, and the players just got to make the play.
And off the mark on that short throw.
Good job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the rush, gets outside the pocket. He keeps the play alive. Nobody open, so it's just another incomplete pass.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. 2nd and 10. Down the field. Makes the play on his way. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Well, that was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
And the point after is good. And the kicker's ready to go.
Makes the catch at the 7. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Number 10 on the return.
First down here. Ryan's going to be in the pistol here. And there's Witten. Witten's marked down at the 41.
Jim, when you have a quarterback that is accurate as this guy is, when he sees man-to-man coverage, he is going to get the completion.
The Lumberjacks still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
First down coming up.
Ryan's setting up now in the pistol. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol.
2nd down and 10.
It's Witten.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Ryan's lining up in the pistol. Has his man. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
Matt Ryan under center.
Peterson.
Sheard's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Lumberjacks offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run.
Intercepted.
That'll stop the play right there.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. What a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Gets the handle here. Wilkerson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down here after that run play. Just a quick drop back.
Eyeing that left side. And intercepted. The ball is jarred loose. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Nice tackle.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect The way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
First down here after the completion. Wide receivers are bunched up.
380. 380.
Manziel's going to take it from the gun. Has Watkins.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 50. He's brought to a halt.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Mays is there to take him down.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
Line up now on third down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago.
Offense lines up here.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter.
Getting away from the pressure. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Tough starting field position here.
The Portland Lumberjacks in the pistol formation.
First down and 10. Ball's picked off. Good piece of tackling.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
Hill's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Quick drop back. He's scrambling down.
Catch made.
Touchdown, Bucks.
There is no lead in the NFL is safe. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
Extra point was good.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Ryan's back in shotgun formation.
Looking across the middle.
And Andre Johnson is brought down.
That leads us to second down.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. Ryan from the gun. No one was open.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
There's a yellow marker down on the field. 2-minute warning. Well, contact around the knees, and they flagged them for the clipping call.
They did. It was a good call. Listen, you got to hold your breath when you see plays like that. You just hope somebody doesn't get hurt.
Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. Dropping back 3. Manziel's pass will go for an incompletion.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Hills lined up as the single back. The Buccaneers snap it up at the 26. Watkins taken down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First and 10.
Hill's going to secure the handoff.
Atkins is going to make the tackle. That's a timeout by the D. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
The Buccaneers with an empty backfield look here. Manziel's got it in the gun. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
It'll be 3rd down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Makes the catch inbounds.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the 1st down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
The Buccaneers lined up. Everybody split out wide. Looking to go deep, but it's incomplete.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Offense lines up here.
The Buccaneers take it from the 43.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield.
380.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
He makes the catch, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Lumberjacks have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. No return as this goes for a touchback.
First down here. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Ryan's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Out to White.
Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch just short of the 1st down.
The Portland Lumberjacks take it from the 28.
And he's brought to the ground.
When quarterbacks see cover 4 defensive backs playing back against the deep passes, they know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Now the offense in their hurry up.
Ryan's going to take it from the gun.
And Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the 1st half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
And now he'll just spike it.
Third down now. This will probably be the last play of the first half. And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to do it for the first half. Buccaneers are up in this one.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. The third quarter begins with this play.
Got a little crease. He's in the clear. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
Lined up now in kickoff formation.
And he'll start his return. Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
And Cruz is lined up in the slot.
Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
That's second down coming up.
Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Ryan gives it up. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
3rd and 2 here after the run. Ryan set in the pistol.
Throwing now to his left, and he's intercepted. The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Second down following the run.
Manziel lines up in the pistol. Hill's taking the handoff.
That's a gain of 8.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
First down at the 27.
Right back to him one more time.
He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
The Buccaneers come out in the pistol. Handoff, middle. That picks up 7.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense. Finally show a little toughness to try to stop them for once.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
The Buccaneers will go with the pistol on this play. Throws the pass. Incomplete. Smith was in the vicinity.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort. Way to come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down on the way. Peterson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Out to the left. White's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
That's an interception. He stacked up at that point.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. Met by Wilkerson that time. It's now 2nd down. The Buccaneers lined up in the pistol. Hill's handed the football. Got the first, and he's got some space. Smith's in on the tackle.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Smith's in on the tackle. Second down now. Hill's lined up in a single back formation. Feeds him again.
They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job of the offensive line.
He'll throw it over the middle. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Hill's got it on the handoff.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
2nd down and 7.
They hand it off to him again. And Atkins is there to make the stop.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
3rd down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Makes the reception. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
They'll take it at the 20.
They face first down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Throws to the right. Johnson's got it. First down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
First down here after the completion. Peterson lines up in the backfield. Ryan takes it from the gun. A takeaway.
Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here. Double tight end formation.
Hill's going to take the handoff now. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And that gains a few.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield.
They'll run with it again. Mayos is an animal on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 12.
Right back to him once more. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
This is a tough situation for the offense. Third and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
The Buccaneers from the 37.
Handoff made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
No good. An empty trip for the offense.
Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
First down at the 36.
Sticks to his hands. Tackle down at the 47.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
That's Ryan connecting with Roddy White.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Has his target.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better, finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Peterson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
First and 10. Adrian Peterson takes the football.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The jumbo set on the field. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can the defense come out and help them out?
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone.
Watkins is going to start his return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Buccaneers come onto the field for their next series. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth.
Up the middle. Picks up about 2.
Definitely not surprised to see this running back get another long run. My gosh, he's been doing it all year long. So far this year, he's in the top 10 in rushing yards, and looks like he's going to stay there.
Second and 8.
Hill's going to secure the handoff.
Dan picks up about 3. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watkins, a receiver in the slot. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
We'll see what he can do here.
And that's a gain of 13. The Lumberjacks offense now marches onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gains 19.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
And they are in on Peterson.
Miller's so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 10.
And now he'll take off.
Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field.
There's no secret here, Jim. You got to get in the end zone as fast as you can so you still have a chance maybe to win this game.
Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Picked up a couple that time.
Coming up, 2nd down.
Peterson's in the backfield. Single back set. Got the completion.
And that's a touchdown late in this one.
Well, that touchdown, you're getting blown out.
We have a review coming from the booth.
They'll take another look at this one, Phil. Did that ball hit the ground or was it caught cleanly?
When you look to see if this is a catch or not, did he trap the football? Does the ball hit the ground at the same time as it is hitting his hands? If it does, then that football will be ruled incomplete. You must get possession of the ball first, and then if it touches the ground, that is going to be okay. But if it hit the ground first, that will be an incomplete pass.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
1st down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. Reaches out and grabs it.
Gains about 3.
When you have a lead in the 4th quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end.
They run the counter play. He's taken down at the 35.
How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the previous week because you won. So I think it always gives you a better chance of winning the following week because you feel so good when you're out there in that practice field.